Hey everyone, and welcome back to Inventive Minds, shaping the world. Can you believe it? This is our 15th and final episode.
It has been quite a journey.
It really has. And for anyone just joining us, this show is brought to you by AudioCast Lab India. You know, the folks who can make any idea sound absolutely incredible.
They really do make us sound good.
For sure. And for this grand finale, well, we're taking a giant leap into the future. I mean, we're talking technology, so cutting edge, they might just blow your mind.
We're going way beyond flying cars and self-lacing shoes and diving into technologies that are fundamentally changing what it means to be human.
Okay, so let's get started with artificial intelligence. Now, you've probably used AI before, right? Like asking Siri for directions or getting movie suggestions.
Right.
But trust me, what we're talking about today goes way deeper. Think about AI diagnosing diseases with incredible accuracy, or even predicting major events before they actually happen.
What's really fascinating to me is how machine learning is going way beyond just doing simple tasks. We're seeing AI create art that rivals human masters, composing music that evokes real emotions, even writing code that's shockingly efficient.
Hold on, wait. AI writing its own code? That sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie.
It does, doesn't it?
But seriously, the potential of this technology is huge. I mean, imagine scientists working with AI to develop cures for diseases that we've been struggling with for years, or architects designing buildings with AI that are both beautiful and eco-friendly.
It's not just about efficiency, though. It's about reaching new levels of creativity and problem solving. AI can be a partner for us, not a replacement, helping humans push the boundaries of what's possible.
I like that. AI is a partner. Now let's jump to something that might sound even more like science fiction: quantum computing.
Here we go.
I'll be honest, the word quantum always kind of intimidated me. Made me think of complicated physics and existential crises,
I understand.
But you don't need a PhD to understand the incredible potential here.
You really don't.
So the main difference between quantum computers and the computers we use now is how they process information. Instead of bits, which are like a light switch, on or off, quantum computers use qubits, which can be on and off at the same time. This lets them handle problems that would take regular computers millions of years to solve in just minutes.
Exactly.
Wait a minute, on and off at the same time. That sounds like some kind of Schrodinger's cat situation. My brain is already hurting.
It's definitely mind-bending. But think of it this way. Imagine trying to find one specific grain of sand on a massive beach. For a regular computer, that would take forever. A quantum computer could analyze the entire beach instantly and find your grain of sand in a snap.
Okay, that analogy actually makes sense. And what's truly amazing is that this speed could revolutionize everything. From online security to developing new medicines. Imagine unbreakable encryption, supply chains that are super efficient, heck, maybe even a cure for the common cold.
It really is amazing. Quantum computing could also change how we develop materials, leading to completely new materials with properties we can only imagine right now. Imagine super lightweight but incredibly strong materials for building spacecraft or materials that can repair themselves for our roads and bridges.
Whoa. Okay, now switching gears a bit, let's talk about biotechnology. This field is moving so quickly, and it's not just about cool gadgets, it's about literally rewriting the code of life.
It's pretty incredible. We all probably know someone who's been affected by a genetic disease. Well, imagine a world where those diseases could be completely eradicated, not just treated. Technologies like CRISPR, which is a gene editing tool, are giving us that very possibility. CRISPR is so precise, it's basically like a microscopic surgeon for DNA.
All right, break it down for those of us who haven't taken a biology class in a while. How exactly does this CRISPR thing actually work?
Imagine a giant book with one single typo. CRISPR acts like a find and replace tool. It finds that one typo and fixes it without changing anything else in the book.
That's incredible. Like a spell checker, but for our genes. What kind of potential are we talking about here?
The potential is immense. CRISPR could lead to cures for genetic diseases like cystic fibrosis or sickle cell anemia. It could even help us engineer crops that can resist pests and diseases, improving our food supply.
That's some serious next-level stuff. But if it means curing diseases and feeding the world, I'm all for it. But before we get too lost in all the possibilities, let's take a moment to acknowledge the incredible people behind all of these advances.
Absolutely. The scientists and researchers working on this are true pioneers. They're driven by curiosity, a desire to make a difference, and they're constantly challenging what we thought was possible, paving the way for a healthier and more sustainable future.
Okay, well, speaking of a more sustainable future, How about we jump into the Internet of Things? Now, this isn't just about your fridge ordering groceries for you, though that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's about connecting things on a much grander scale.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean?
Think about factories where machines talk to each other, optimizing production and reducing waste. Or cities where traffic flows smoothly thanks to intelligent systems. Even homes that adapt to your needs and preferences.
So like in Iron Man, where Tony Stark controls his whole house with his voice, but for an entire city.
Exactly. And the potential benefits go way beyond just convenience. The Internet of Things can make our lives safer, more efficient, and more sustainable.
Now, for those of you who are eager to delve deeper into these cutting-edge technologies, we have some book recommendations for you. You can find links to them in the episode description. Go grab a copy and join us as we continue exploring these amazing ideas. And hey, while you're at it, why not explore the other incredible podcasts produced by Audiocast Lab India? They've got a fantastic selection covering all kinds of fascinating topics, and we're sure you'll find something that piques your interest. We've included links to all of their shows in the episode description, too.
Welcome back, everybody. It's pretty amazing to think how all these different technologies are coming together, creating a future that's both innovative and sustainable.
It's like we're putting together all these pieces of a puzzle, and we're finally starting to see the picture. And it's a future that's like something out of a sci-fi movie. But, without all the doom and gloom.
Exactly. And speaking of pushing those boundaries, well, how about we talk about space? Mars colonies, space tourism, stuff that was once pure science fiction, right? Well, it's quickly becoming our reality.
I can already picture myself sipping a cosmic cocktail on a moon base somewhere, watching the Earth rise. Talk about an Instagram-worthy moment.
Well, moon bases might still be a little ways off. But space tourism is becoming more and more accessible. You've got companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin making it possible for regular folks to experience space travel.
Wait, are you serious? You mean there's a chance I could actually experience zero gravity? See the Earth from space with my own eyes in my lifetime? I'm in. Sign me up.
It's a really exciting time to be following space exploration. And it's not just about the adventure, it's pushing the limits of what we know, helping us understand our place in the universe, inspiring future generations. Telescopes like the James Webb are showing us parts of the universe we've never seen before, revealing all kinds of secrets.
It's mind-blowing to think about how vast space is and all the mysteries it holds. It really puts our everyday worries into perspective, doesn't it?
It really does. And while we're looking up at the stars, we need to remember the challenges we're facing down here on Earth, too. I mean, as we develop all these incredible technologies, we have to be mindful of the impact they have on our society and our planet.
That's a good point. We can't just blindly chase progress without thinking about the consequences.
Right. We need to make sure everyone benefits from these technologies, not just a select few. And that we're using them to tackle big global issues, like climate change, poverty, things like that.
It's like we're at this crucial point, and the decisions we make right now will determine what happens next. It's pretty exciting, but also a little scary,
It's both, for sure. But I'm optimistic. Throughout history, we humans have always been amazing at coming up with creative solutions to problems. And with the right mix of ingenuity, collaboration, and a little ethical awareness, I think we can build a future that's both technologically advanced and deeply human.
Now that's a future I can get behind. And for all of you listening who share that optimism and want to learn more about the future of technology, well, we've got some great book recommendations for you. You can find links to those books in the episode description.
These books will give you a deeper look at the technologies we've been discussing today, exploring both the benefits and the challenges in more detail.
So grab a copy, settle in with a nice cup of coffee or tea, and let's keep this conversation going. And you know what? If you're looking for even more food for thought, be sure to check out the other amazing podcasts produced by Audiocast Lab India. They have a treasure trove of shows covering all kinds of fascinating stuff, all expertly crafted to spark your curiosity and expand your horizons. You can find links to all their podcasts in the episode description as well.
That wraps up our journey into the world of cutting-edge technologies. What a ride, huh?
It has been quite a journey. From artificial intelligence to space exploration, we've covered so much today. And while this marks the end of Inventive Minds, we hope the discussions we've had will continue long after you've finished listening.
We encourage you all to keep thinking critically about what these technologies mean for the future. Discuss them with your friends, your family, and stay curious about the world around you.
Because the future isn't just something that happens to us. It's something we create together. It's amazing to think back on all the incredible things we've talked about, All the inventions and discoveries we've explored over these 15 episodes, from the simple wheel to the internet. It's mind-blowing, really. Human ingenuity, that's the engine driving it all, wouldn't you say?
It really is. And as we've seen in this final episode, that innovative spirit, it's still going strong. The tech we're developing right now, it has the potential to solve some of the biggest problems facing humanity. We could create a future that's brighter than we ever thought possible.
It feels like we're right on the edge of a whole new era, a new renaissance, but for science and technology.
Exactly. And the key, collaboration. We need everyone on board, scientists, engineers, artists, business folks, policymakers, all working together. That's how we harness the power of this tech for everyone's benefit.
It's not just about the technology itself, though, is it? It's about the people behind it, their vision, their passion, the belief that we can actually make the world a better place.
You're absolutely right. And that's what Inventive Minds has been all about, hasn't it? Celebrating that human spirit, that drive to push the boundaries.
We've gone from the deepest parts of the ocean to the vastness of space, from tiny cells to the complex world of the internet.
We've met some incredible people along the way. Inventors, scientists, entrepreneurs, all shaping the future with their ideas and determination.
It's been an incredible run, and we can't thank you enough. To all our listeners, thank you for coming along with us on this journey. Your curiosity, your questions, it's all been so rewarding.
Sadly, all good things must end. And this marks the final episode of Inventive Minds.
But the learning doesn't have to stop here. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep that curiosity burning bright.
Remember, the future isn't just something that happens to us. We create it, all of us, together.
And hey, who knows, maybe someday you'll be the one shaping the world with your own inventive mind.
And if you're looking for even more to explore, don't forget to check out the other podcasts produced by Audiocast Lab India. They've got a ton of amazing shows covering all sorts of fascinating things.
We've included links to all their shows in the episode description, along with a list of books we think you'll really enjoy, all about the future of technology.
So until next time, keep those inventive sparks flying.
From all of us here at Inventive Minds, thank you for listening.